Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to continue our discussion on constructor. Let's create a new Java class. Let's give it a name, Circle Constructor 2. Now in this example, I'm going to demonstrate now the second type of constructor, which is called Parameterized Constructor. Okay? Now, it will still compute for the area. Compute for the area of circle. Okay? Now, but this time we're going to have an input here. So let's first import our java.util_scanner. Okay. So let's construct our program first. Let's now create our class. Let's give it a name, class circle2. Okay, why circle2? Because we already used circle 1 in our circle in our previous program. The IDE or NetBeans will detect that. So we have here circle 2. No, let's give it a name, circle 1. Okay. Next is we're going to have here a variable which we're going to declare it private. So private, make it double radius. Okay. Now since we are looking at a parameterized constructor, so we must set a parameter for the constructor. Let's say circle 1, and then we're going to have here the parameter. Let's say double rad. Okay, RAD will be for our radius. So instead of setting a default value, we will allow the user to input the radius here. Next is we're going to assign here radius is equals to RAD. Okay, so whatever the value of radius, we'll be assigning it, whatever the value of RAD, we'll assign it to our radius, which is our private variable here. Next is let's have our function, which is our computing for the area. Let's say public double area 2. Okay, this is our method. Then return 3.14 multiplied by radius multiplied by radius. Okay, so this is our method. This will compute for the area of the circle. Okay, now let's write our main class here. So public class circle constructor 2, public static void main. Now let's have our scanner. Scanner input equals to new scanner system.in. Okay. Next is let's prompt the user to enter radius. Okay. Let's prompt the user to enter the radius. Next is let's now input. So you have here double RAD is equals to input dot next double. Okay, so we already have the values here. Next is let's now create an object. So the name of our class is circle 1. So circle 1, then our object is C1 is equals to new circle 1. Next is, okay, circle 1. What happened? Wait. circle 1 is equals to new. Okay. Now since we have here circle 1, C1 is equals to new circle 1, since this is a parameterized constructor, we must pass in a value here in our constructor. So let's put here rad. Okay. Next is we're going to display our output. That is the area of circle is plus C1 dot area 2. Okay. So here's our code. Now let's test for our output. Run our code here. It's prompting us to enter the radius of circle. So let's pause it for a while. Let me put a, where's that? Okay, there. Let's run the program again. It's prompting us to enter now the radius. So let's make it, let's test it to 1. So if we input 1, then we pass 1 here to our variable. So rad is equals to radius. Then radius here will be 1. So the answer should be 3.14. There, the area of the circle is 3.14. Let's run again. So it's prompting us, we're here. We're going to enter 10. Okay, 10. So what happened is that we're going to pass the value of 10 here to our constructor. So we have here 10 here. Then as we call on the method that is area 2, it requires to have the radius. We have the radius here, which we have rad is equals to radius. And then it should compute for 314. Okay? So this is an example of a parameterized constructor in Java. Hope you like the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.